There was a billionaire named Chief Benson. Everybody knew him. He owned banks, hotels, companies, and many buildings. His suits were always expensive. His shoes shined like mirrors. But Chief Benson had one problem. He was very proud. He looked down on poor people like they were nothing. To him, cleaners, drivers, gatekeepers were like dust. Every morning a young woman named Amaka came to clean his office. She was poor, but hard-working. Amaka always came early. She swept the floor, mopped it, cleaned the glass, and arranged the files. She did her work with a smile, even though her clothes were old, and her shoes were torn. One day, Chief Benson came to the office earlier than usual. As he entered the building, he saw Amaka mopping the floor. He didn't look at her face. He didn't even greet her. Instead, he shouted, "Get out of my way, you dirty thing." Before she could move, Chief Benson pushed her with his foot. Amaka slipped and fell. Her water bucket poured on the floor. The mop scattered. She held her leg and cried silently. The security guard saw what happened, but he kept quiet. Nobody dared question Chief Benson. He was too rich, too powerful. Amaka didn't complain. She cleaned up the mess, stood up with pain, and continued working. That day, Chief Benson laughed with his business partners. He made more money. He didn't even remember what he had done. But something strange began to happen. His phone started ringing nonstop. His lawyer called and said, "Sir, we have a problem. One of your biggest companies is being sued." Later, his bank manager called. "Sir, there's an issue. Your main account has been frozen." Chief Benson was confused. The next morning, his hotel manager called. "Sir, a fire has destroyed the kitchen. We've lost millions." Everywhere he turned, bad news followed him. It was as if a dark cloud was chasing him. In just 1 week, Chief Benson lost more than 70% of his wealth. His friends stopped picking his calls. His business partners refused to help him. He sat in his big house all alone. For the first time in years, he had no plan. Chief Benson decided to go out for fresh air. He put on a simple shirt and cap so people wouldn't recognize him. As he walked on the street, weak and tired, he saw a small food stand. He hadn't eaten all day. He went there to buy food. To his surprise, the person selling the food was Amaka, the same cleaner he had kicked. She looked at him and said gently, "Good evening, sir. You look hungry. Please sit. Let me serve you." Chief Benson felt ashamed. He looked at the ground and said, "I'm sorry. I didn't know life would bring me here." Amaka smiled and replied, "Life is funny, sir. We never know who we will need tomorrow." She served him food and brought him cold water. He tried to pay, but Amaka refused. "No, sir. Just eat and rest. It's my way of forgiving you." Tears rolled down Chief Benson's face. For the first time in his life, he felt true kindness. Not from his rich friends, not from his workers, but from a cleaner he once kicked. He went to Amaka's stand every evening. They became friends. Slowly, he began to help her grow the business. Even though he had lost a lot, Chief Benson still had some money and wisdom. He taught Amaka how to manage money, how to plan, and how to invest. Together, they built a small food company. Amaka employed more cleaners, cooks, and young girls like herself. She became a voice for the poor. Years later, people would talk about Amaka Foods, one of the biggest food brands in the country. Chief Benson, now older and wiser, would sit in the background and smile. He had learned a big lesson. Pride brings downfall. Kindness brings blessings. Never look down on anyone. Life can change at any time. The person you kick today may be the one to feed you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share this video, and subscribe. I love you all there.